watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear all to say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we're live. Hey, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Magnificent Miniatures, and it's so good to see you guys here on Saturday. I am so sorry that I wasn't able to stream on Friday. Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. So I like to say hello to Purple Feather Delusions and Rinion87, Painting Cricks, Agent Deadpan. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming to my chat room. Good to see you guys. Everything, yeah, good. Hey, Bomber. I think that's how I say your name. So, yeah, I've got some finishing up to do on this Watcher. So I'm going to switch. Mike fixed my little number pad thing so I can just put back. Woohoo, like that. Anyway, a little bit of news for the channel. If you guys haven't already heard, I am officially sponsored by Scale 75. So I am actually going to be going down to Texas November 4th, 5th, 6th, or 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th November, and I'm going to be taking a class from Julio Cabo. Julio Cabo, he's from Spain. He's one of the Scale 75 Studios painters. So I'm going to be bringing back some prize support and some goodies for you guys. Hoping that you're going to be excited about that. I know they've got a whole bunch of new stuff. One of the things I'm going to be painting for the stream is their new, they've got this orc chick. I mean, she's big. She's really cool looking. Yeah. Rah. Hey, Nick Claxton. How do I say that name? Roldor. And Obeek87. Oh, thank you so much, Shadow Claimer. Guys, give Shadow Claimer a follow. Let me see if I can do exclamation. Let's see. How do I shout him out? Shout out to Shadow Claimer. He is an awesome streamer. And everybody here who is currently watching him, if you want to hit the purple button up above and join us in chat, we're going to be painting a Watcher. We just started our stream, so you are just in time. We're going to be painting this Watcher from Kingdom Death. Yay, look at that. So this looks like it's almost done, but it is not. It's actually a ways. And I've got quite a bit to do on him. There's lots of little blending issues and stuff. We're going to teach you guys things. I want to show you something real quick that I'm working on right now, actually. This is a commission that I'm doing. This is she doesn't have her head on yet. Just give me a second. No, she's not. Rah. She's not. There we go. There's her head. Bear of the Word 1. Thank you so much for the follow. We're going to write your name down because that's what we do over here. We got a bunch of followers. Woohoo! Awesome. Let's see. So one of the things I do when I get a new follower is I'll write your name down on my little blackboard, quote unquote. Let's see. How do I say this? Oh, we got a Cavan Adam. Thank you so much for the follow. I missed you too. We're gonna write you down first since I missed you. Kavan EOM, and then Bear AR of the Word 1. Ooh, Shadow Claimer just subscribed. Oh my gosh. I gotta put my subscribers over here. How are you, Shadow Claimer? What's going on? Shaka ya world. Is that right? I love it. Subscribers. Here we go. Shadow Claimer. Oh my gosh, we got a spree going on. Oh my goodness. Your goal is to make me keep writing all stream. Okay. That is starting to happen, actually. Okay, who did I miss? Oh my goodness. Would it be wrong for the detective to have a pink nightstick? That is a good question. That's actually not a bad idea. Not for Kingdom Death. I'm working on transparent fabric here, so you can actually see her little bralette, you know. And I'm working on trying to make that like opaque. So having something opaque that's not skin tone underneath her shirt. I just fell off again. Oh my goodness. Random num. Oh my god, you guys are making my day. Random nom. Okay, how many noms are in there? Random nope, nom. Oh my goodness. You guys are awesome. Alright, so there she is. That is a commission that I'm working on. She's really rough right now. Gonna have her little detective night coat on her shoulders. So there's really no need for me to paint all the transparency on the back of her, which is nice because I'm not gonna, because I'm lazy. Hashtag lazy ass. So I'm in a mood today, guys. I'm so hyper now because of you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, hey Steve. Is it AMA Texas? Awesome. Here's the Watcher. Just jump in. We're gonna paint. One of the things, if you've never watched my stream before, I like to teach. Oh no, one of my favorite brushes, man. Don't let your brushes curve, guys. All right, luckily this is a good brush, so it springs right back when I get it wet. That's awesome. Yay. Amarillo, Texas. Ah, okay. Not Ask Me Anything, Texas. Okay. We do what we can. That's awesome. All right. So one of the things we did before, we established some contrasts. We started with the backlighting of the lanterns. We did some OSL all over the place. You can see how I'm starting all that. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you my palette. This is the mess that I have left, and it has been drying since Wednesday. This has been like in various stages, but because this is the Everlasting palette, this is my quick little infomercial. I got this palette from the people who are doing the Kickstarter for it. I'm pretty happy with it. It really does keep stuff dry. I just covered it, and everything is ready to go. I might have to add a little bit more paint stuff. Right. What up, girl? I wouldn't like your answers. You paint, that is true. You could paint around corners with the curve. And sometimes it's handy to actually keep a synthetic brush handy. If you've ever had a synthetic brush, let me see if I can find one. Oh yeah, the Baumwick brushes. Yeah, they curved on me bad. I'm not, see, look at that. This is the Baumwick brushes. Curve, curve, curve. But you can use those sometimes. You can use that curve for something. But not for serious painting. Alright. You've seen the palettes. They are awesome, and I'm really excited because I went ahead and backed the Kickstarter even though they sent me one, because I'm looking forward to going ahead and getting there's like a bigger version. And I'm looking forward to getting that. So I'm just basically going back in. I'm trying to reestablish some blends that look like crap over here and just smooth everything out. That was all kind of a hot mess. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And I think this time, because I think I was like in a super rush, I was really, my motto, if you've never heard it, is finished, not perfect. Especially because this is one of my own pieces. This is not this is not a commission, so it does not as dire to look perfect as if I'm doing a commission. But that also means that I was rushing, so I didn't get the some of the details in that I wanted. I think I'm gonna slow down a little bit and see if I can pull out some of the better colors and everything for you guys. Yeah, the palettes, I'm getting I guess there's an extra large studio palette, so because they already sent me this one. The only downside to this palette that I have found is that I do not have enough little papers for it. The little palette paper, they sent me some. It's awesome. It's probably some of the best palette paper I've ever used, and I'm probably going to run out before the Kickstarter, goes ahead and goes live or whatever. Lord Wedge, hello. What are you doing? We're painting a little bit of. We got a follower. Hey. Oh, Steve, you just subscribed. Thank you so much. Steve from Amarillo, Texas. Steve H. There we go. AMA. Thank you so much. This is all really great. And for those of you guys who don't know, I went ahead and I had a goal to try to get 100 sub points last month, and we made it. And I applied for partnership, not get it, but they did send a note saying, hey, we see that you're your community is growing, and we really want to encourage you, and just try again in like 4 weeks or so. So I think I'm going to just take October, chill, and we're going to paint, we're going to have fun. And then in November, which is my birthday month, we will have all kinds of goodies. And remember, like I said, I'm going to be coming back from Texas, and I'm going to be bringing back with me all that Scale 75 goodies for you guys, and we're going to have lots of giveaways and fun. And I just recently hit 1,500 followers, so that's super cool. Yes. Oh, I know. I just got my shipping notice or something. I think for my, I got the notice that my card was charged. So I'm super, super excited about getting my 1.5 from Kingdom Death. Those of you guys don't know, if you had not figured it out, I am a huge Kingdom Death fan. And I also am one of the admins for the By Lantern's Light Facebook group. And let me see if I can give you guys a link to that. Hang on, let me see. That way you can go right to it and join it. Give it a second. Let's see. Facebook and Kingdom Death by Lantern's Light. Here it is. And here we go. Hey, aw, thank you so much for the cheer. That's awesome, Ani127. I appreciate it, but here you go. I'm going to cut and paste this into the chat. Yeah, paste. And enter. So if you guys want to join our Facebook group, it's probably the biggest Kingdom Death Facebook group I would just say biggest Kingdom Death Facebook group. And we run a really nice group. We keep trolls out. So yeah. Okay, so all of this under here, you can tell, is needing. I've got some dark gray black down here. There we go. Goodness. Pixie Hobo, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm not going to get a chance to paint. It's just going to be writing and chatting. Thank you so much. Oh, did it? Yeah, I did that right. I just wrote them myself, too. Your KD5 shipped this morning, so it shouldn't be long. Oh my gosh, Cloud Dancer. I'm so jealous. Now, I live in Illinois, so I don't know when that means that I'm going to get mine. I don't know what wave I'm in. Well, I mean, I think 1.5 is everybody's in wave 1. But I don't know if there's some sort of order or anything. By the way, this is like some turquoise Hulda blue from Scale 75 that I'm using right here. It's like really nice and dark. Makes some really good shadows. Very hard shadows, I like. Hulda blue is my current favorite blue. Oh, Lord Wedge, go ahead and send that to me, whisper that to me so I can link it to people. Currently have it so that only mods can, oh, I can see it. Let's see, how do I do this? I copy, yes, copy link address, and then I can paste it for you. There, that way you won't have to whisper it. Check that out. That's your progress. Ooh, you did a lot. Is that Signar? I can't tell for sure. Looks like some Signar. There's a lot. And you did all the undersprings, pre-shadowing and everything. Guys, take a look at Lord Wedge's army. One of the things I always do with my stuff, and you can see here, is I pre-shade. Kador. Ah, Kador. Okay, good. Thank you. I guess America first, the rest later. Yeah. It's just cheaper through the U.S. Post, I think. And he probably has to go through shipping hubs for the other countries. We went by who paid the quickest. Okay, so I paid pretty quick. I don't remember when exactly I got it done. I was really surprised how it was like only $10. My shipping was really expecting like a lot more, so I'm very happy. So this shadow right here is going to be super dark because the light is all over here, and so that's going to cast a nice dark shadow right there. And we're going to blend that out like this with water. It looks like it might be black. I need Alchemy LLC. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Let me write that down. Hopefully I'm not right out there. Just missed one. James Lee Allen. Thank you. I want to welcome everybody. Gotta look at this nice little list going. I might have to switch it over here too. The majority of warjacks and a few solos, Iron Fang. Yeah, I know. It's like a never-ending process, isn't it? I still have Circle to paint. And you know what? I don't even play hardly anymore since we started up Kingdom Death. And I need to just, I need to finish my army and like sell it or something because I'm not probably going to be going back to it soon. This is purple. Purple and yellow look really nice together, but you got to be careful not to blend them while they're still wet, because then they get really, they get muddy. They get muddy and ucky. Ucky? That's a word. That's a word I just made up. Purple up here. I can see all the spots that I missed last time. I was rushing so much. But I love these blues and purples together. Yeah. We did some, we tried to make it, I don't know, I was starting kind of make it sort of a burlappy brown color. Burlappy brown, is that a color? And basically what I did was I mixed like this yellow ochre with the skin tone. See how that, it's kind of a peachy ochre-y color. I don't know what that color is, but I like it. And it looks really good against this blue here. As a highlight, look at this. And we can hit that because that's a little bit of light's going to be over here. I might have to kill some of this though because it's a little bit bright. So the point is they're in the warehouse, so everyone shipping from the US should go pretty soon. Yeah, definitely. I hope so. I'm so excited. So speaking of Kingdom Death, I have started up a campaign and we are playing every Sunday. And I'm hoping we're going to play again tomorrow. We've played the first game so far when we fought the lion, the prelude lion basically, and we beat it, which I was super happy about because the people who we invited over don't play board games really at all. So to have Kingdom Death, which is obviously like no Parker Brothers, Hillsborough, you know, Hills Brothers, I don't even remember, but it is not like any other board game company that you can get at Target. So I was pretty happy they really liked it. Hey, Wood Jablomi, is that how I say it? Jablomi, welcome. Crazy, some have already got their 1.5. I know, I'm so jealous. Well, I know that the streamers, what's their names? Twitch Gaming. I know they got theirs right away because, you know, they're going to be hyping it a lot. So that makes sense. Did anybody here go to Gen Con? Did anybody get to go to Gen Con and see all of the new minis and stuff? Lady Phoenix UK, hello and welcome. I'm gonna write your name up here. Let's see. Oh, nope, doesn't fit. To move this a bit. There we go. Oh, and Wood just followed. Yay! Put this. Lady Phoenix UK. And would Jablo me? And is it 2 E's? Yes. The moon, hey! I mentioned farming iron in KDM. How do I do that? I did mention it? I guess I did. I don't remember. I think I just was talking about how I didn't know where they got metal. So I just think I was guessing. Because I don't know. Oh, farming iron. Maybe through the, you know, the lanterns. Finding broken lanterns and stuff. I think there's some terrain pieces that I mean, it's risky because, you know, you have the chance of finding vermin and stuff like that, but that kind of stuff. If you pick, you can put an event down on the hunt board. Yep, you were Gen Con, the Screaming God, and Dragon Goblin, especially cool. Dragon may be a bit big. Yeah, I know. I still don't even have my Phoenix painted all the way. It's just started. It's really intimidating because it's just so large. Okay. I'm looking on my, here we go. There's my turquoise. Much better right there. This is for my shady shadows here. Need a little bit more black with that because those need to be very hard shadows. But we fade them out with a little bit of water, right? And that's our hard shadow right there too. Figure 404, true, but you really don't like the odds on getting iron. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what? There's more odds of getting bad stuff, isn't there? Alright, anybody got any suggestions for these ribbons right here? So we've got, I think I'm gonna make them black for now, because I don't know what color to make them. We can switch colors later, I guess. One of the other gals who follows me, I'm trying to remember, Silver Nail, I think her name was, she did red, and I'm thinking that might not be a terrible idea, but I'm not sure with this scheme if that's what I want to do. I will not be a Pirate Monkey. I will not be at ReaperCon this year. I'm going to be headlining at Dragonfall Con in St. Charles, Illinois. And so it's a small con, and it was just a lot better on my budget since we went to Europe this year. And so I went ahead and I said yes to them, but I did get asked to teach at ReaperCon this year. I will just try to do it for next year instead, which I'm very excited about. And I did get asked to teach at Adepticon as well, so I will be teaching there. And I already filled out my, what do you call it, your like preliminary thing for your classes. Oh, it's an event, so you don't need random hunts, so that's good. Make the ribbons the same color of your survivors. Oh yeah, like a purple. Let me see, let me try that. I like that idea. All my survivors are a little, I mean, they're all a little different because I kind of made each one a little different. But I do like the idea of having a purple sashes. I do like that. Here is my book. Oh, here it is. Beaten purple. This is what I was using. That probably won't clash too bad either. I'll go ahead and put some on there. You guys are going to see. I'm just going to highlight and see what it looks like to see. Same here about Adepticon. Oh yeah. And I am also, let's see, I'm also going to be going to Texas to learn from Julio Cabo. That'll be in November. Ooh, that's pretty. I really do like that. Let's do that. Let's make all those little sashes this bright purple color. It looks especially nice next to the yellow. Yes, it is. He is, Coolio Cabo is the scale 75 painter. He's one of them. There's several. All right, there we go. And yeah. There we go. I like that purple. That looks nice. There's a bunch of these little sashes everywhere. Here we go. Finding them all is the trick. And this one. So I have been blitzing RuPaul's drag queen or drag race show all week. That's what I've been doing while I've been painting a lot. I've got this majorly huge Kingdom Death commission that I'm working on as well. And ooh, I do like that. Super nice. I've got 10 figures from Kingdom Death that I'm working on, and I'm almost done building them all. I don't think I'll be painting them on stream. I don't know. I might start them on stream and then finish them offline. The trick with doing commissions on stream is that I usually have to go back and fix stuff because I'm not able to be as precise on stream, because when I paint with this thing so close to my face. You know, I bring it right up to my nose. I'm very nearsighted, and I have to paint with it pretty far away when I'm on stream. Yep, this is the Watcher from KD from Kingdom Death. And this is part 2. So we've already started him. And so you can catch the VOD for the first part of him on my Twitch channel. And if you didn't, oh, I gotta take my glasses off. See, there's another little sash right up here. Make sure I don't miss these. Yeah, okay. So some of these they need to have a little black undertone because they're just a little bright. I think that they look better with the black undertone. Yeah, I like those back there. And then these got painted with a metal. I've got a metal from P3 called Deathless Metal. It's awesome. Okay. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna focus on this area right here and then work out and see how that goes. I'm gonna put my glasses back on so I can read the chat. What KD 1.5 mini am I looking most forward to? Goodness, a lot of the male pinups, and anybody who knows me knows that I've been super psyched about the male pinups since before they came out. Because I went to the booth at Gen Con in 2014, and I said, yeah, you know, I kind of like Kingdom Death, but you know, I get the sexy women, but what about some sexy men? And he got really excited, and he said, actually, we are trying to do that. And I'm so glad to hear you say that you're interested in that, because that's what we want to hear. And I was very, very psyched. Yeah. Hey, Cujo Painting. You want a Forge World Primark pinup line? I would go for that. You know, what is it? Magnus the Red's got pretty hot abs. He just gets covered by some giant nipple horns, right? And so, oh my goodness. Hey Cosmo, how are you? It's so good to see you. So we got a sneaky stream going on today. I know that I didn't tell too many people. I told everybody that I was going to postpone my stream yesterday. So that's what we're doing. This is yesterday's stream. What would have been, but I was so exhausted yesterday. It would not have been good to have a stream. And I had a lot of stuff to do for work, for shipping and the like. Alright, you can see I'm trying to blend. It's just difficult to get down in there. I'm gonna try to blend up into the cape here. Hey, Judge Gudge. What Bear of the World? What was the Freudian slip? Did I miss it? Prinar. Layman Russ with a fur loincloth. Yes. Yes. I would not mind that. But you guys know me. I'm all for equal opportunity sexualization of men. But you know, it's time. It's time. We have a lot of women that are in mini painting now. And you know, there's people of all different preferences, sexual preferences, that they want a little variety. It's not all about the girls. Right. So I'm trying to highlight a little bit with this like burlappy kind of color that I tried to make. It looks really nice on top of the blue, but it's dried out a little bit on my palette, so I might have to try to mix some here. Sort of a yellowy, ochre-y, peachy color, and it's super not blended over here. Yuck. You guys. Fulgrim is pretty sexy, yeah. Is that, yeah, Fulgrim is the, he's the dude with the purple, right? I can picture them all. I can picture them all as pinups. And I'd be down with that. I would paint them. But you will see me painting the male pinups from Kingdom Death. I will. And, those are the ones I'm the most hyped, and I'm excited for some of the female pinups too. The what was it? The dragon, the female butcher. Oh my god, hips for days. She's amazing. Has anybody seen her? All right, so this is getting very. I'm not sure what to do about this. This is getting a little bit out of control here with the non-blendiness I'm fighting. I'm gonna go back in here with this ochre. Ochre is my transition color, so that I can go back to like a hotter yellow. You want to use psychological warfare? Yeah. That would be funny. I think, and people get really bent out of shape about like Hello Kitty armies and stuff and chapters. So, and they just rage quit. And I think that you're right. You have a you have a psychological edge when you go out of the box. All right. What do I want to do here? All right, let's see. So, I'm noticing here that I'm just trying to pay attention to where my lights are. I don't want too much of that burlappy color down here because all of my light needs to stay centered up there. It is hard. Brown, well, it depends. This color is, see how mixed it is? I've got a little bit of everything over here. And that's part of my problem, is that I need to chill out and focus in on purples and yellows, and not get so much into the others. But I like it. It's so far, I think it's if I can get it smooth, it's gonna work out. That's my problem, is I don't want it to be all sloppy looking. There we go. I have a Raphael 6408, and I really like it. It's stayed pointy for a long time. I'm trying to see what number it is. It's a number 1, and it's pretty good at blending. You need, yeah, the narrative sculpts. Like, I think everybody is in love with the father-son narrative sculpt. I'm gonna have to transform mine into father-daughter, because that would be a really nice tribute to my dad. So, alright, so this is that Deathless Metal color, and I'm just going back in here. It's really dark, and so I think I want to lighten that up with some Brassy Brass, just a little bit. This is the this is bright bronze. Some part of that somehow pisses off too many people, is edge highlighting your red with pink. People get upset about edge highlighting? No, never. Okay, so I want to show you this, because this brass is really bright, so I'm going to mix it with my Deathless Metal to make a kind of a, it's still bright, but it's not as bright, as dark as that regular. It's not as bright. I don't want it as bright. So we're just going to hit little spots of the edges of wherever the light's going to be hitting, right? The one's really, really close right here. Go. And then I'm going to take that, just that straight brassy brass. Brassy brass? Was it brassy brass? Bright bronze. Bright bronze was it. Hey, Tigress Dark, how are you? 2421, follow us. Give me 1 second while I write that down. Thank you so much, Bridgie. 2421. I think I did that right. Welcome. Okay, I gotta catch up on chat. You guys are chit-chatting and I'm getting lost. Let's see. There we go. Sitting here looking on your phone, that's okay. Yeah, well, it's getting there. I'm fighting with him a little bit. Not too much though, hopefully. We're just trying to get some of the lights here from, there we go. I just want some of these little highlights to catch, and unfortunately I need to go back in here with my Deathless Metal and carefully pick out all of these little spokes and stuff, which means I'm not going to be able to look at chat for a minute, but I will not ignore you guys, don't worry. I just want to pick these out, then I'll go back with my bright highlight color, turn this around. Hope you can see everything okay. Oh, there's the whole back of it that I haven't painted. I might have to get in there. Let's get in there with some yellow. Put my glasses on. I'm completely out of yellow paint on my palette. Bear the World says figure 404 goes well with the dark red of your word bearers. Nice. By the way, this is hard fire. It is more orangey than the other yellow that I used in the past. Don't need much of it though, just a little bit. People only get upset about edge highlighting because it's edgy. That's right. Edgy edge highlighting. Okay, I'm gonna take this out carefully and go in here with my yellows. Now, do you see how I'm painting more at the top of that orange? And there's a reason for that. Oh my goodness. All of this over here basically needs redoing because it bled or something happened back here. I'll just go back over it completely. One of those situations where, ugh, just a little glaze, that'll help. And I may go back in later with some whites because it's not giving the original effect that I wanted it to. You can see this is what happens when you're dropped. When you try to work too quickly. See, I wanted it to be lighter at the bottom and then more orangey at the top. But in the meantime, I ended up not even coating it all the way at all. So I'm just getting ahead of myself. I keep thinking that I'll just go back and fix it, but then I end up forgetting to fix it and it looks like poop. Okay, all this under here I'm gonna take out. Oh no, did you see me break off those lanterns? That's what I'm talking about. I get skittish about that, so that's why we have glue. I will glue it. I think this is a plastic anyway, so hopefully just a little plastic glue will fix it. Hold on, I'm gonna see. Yep, that broke off. This is the second thing that I've broken off this guy. So I guess my word of advice would be take your time. Don't stress out. Here's some yellow. Put some yellow on that highlight. That's where the light is shining. Much better. Put that over. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention again. See where this is white? I did that on purpose too because all of this is going to get lit up by the yellow. Here we go. Trick is making it look smooth. Might have to go back in with more white. Sometimes you need to use white. Okay, let me look at chat. Bridgie, oh, we already put Bridgie down. Good. By the way, I put down there the classes that I'm gonna be, the link for the classes for Dragonfall. If you happen to be in St. Charles, Illinois, and you want to take classes from me, I'm teaching a basics class, like start to finish mini. I'm also teaching a skin tones class and a basing class. Those two are a little bit more intermediate. Actually, I think that the basing class might be for anyone. I think anybody can take that one, but the basics class is for beginners only, and the skin tones is for intermediate only. Here's some more. It'll give you an idea of how I'm painting these before I glue this back on. This will be the one perfect one because I was able to separate it and concentrate on it. Okay. So has anybody got any plans this weekend? Anybody in any tournaments? Playing anything fun? Anybody going to the game store? My husband, I think that might be my husband or my daughter. Hello!
Hey.
I'm streaming. That is Mike, also known as Proto Maker on my stream. And he just got back from a Makerspace convention. Maker Fest at a Makerspace place. Ooh, that was my bug light. So everybody. Okay, thanks. So now that I have the ability to get back here, I can go back in here. Got all that other little lanterns in the way. I think if I had to do this all over again, I might go back in and paint. By the way, I can see all this up here needs black. I might go back in and paint all the lanterns in advance before I applied them onto the Watcher himself. And I'm just basically gonna get some paint in here because it's obvious that this is still just airbrush. And I'm just using plain old black. So how did your makerspace go? Okay, he's gonna come back and tell us. Good. So, it's gonna be a little bit gray. Too much. It's okay. I don't want that sharp edge right there because that's being lit up from below by the lanterns. I'm just trying to smooth out my blends with water. Here we go.
Good one, okay.
Okay. That's all you're gonna say?
Jeez, give me a second. I showed off my Starfinder GM screen I'm working on. And
well, they don't know what you're talking about, so you might want to tell people.
I'm making
because this is a Saturday show. We don't usually.
Yeah. I'm making a GM screen for Pet Starfinder, role-playing game, which uses an old laptop display as a screen, and then a Raspberry Pi to show videos and other things to the players instead of just like telling them. So it actually has videos for like the box text and things like that. And then I talked about electronics and 3D printing and drone flying more generally and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it went well. Talked to a agricultural engineering professor and researcher about possibly working together on some stuff. Be different work, and also talked to somebody else about doing some of my maker stuff as an art project for them. So
cool.
yeah. Good.
Yeah. Well, we've been just painting on the Watcher, and I'm attempting to get the blends, but it's been struggling. I've been struggling a little bit with the blends because it's especially the yellows on top of the grays. They don't want to blend with for me. So it might be something I have to finish off stream in order to get it to look the way I want it to. It's starting to look good though. Alright. I have my glasses off right now because I'm looking at them. There's just something missing. I'm not sure what it is. I think I want a little bit more orangey in the shadows of the lamps. Let's try it. This is Ember Orange. It's gonna look good with the purples. Cool. There we go. Yes, that is what it needed. Just didn't feel right. Didn't feel like it had that colors that I wanted it to. So the orange, what it does is it tips it closer to that purple. It's already in there. Let me put my glasses on. And it looks like Nana LeCaren says she has a makerspace at work, so it's handy, Mike. And this, let's see, looks like I missed a bunch. Purple Feather says, sorry you and your partner and the little one went for a quick walk. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you're back. Yay! It's like the family that watches streams together. Like Nick Claxton and Purple Feather. Delusions. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm getting in here with my little oranges. I feel like that is the what it needed. It needed some much, because this is all cool. And it needed that orange glow for me. And by putting the orange on the lamps, it makes the yellow of the light that's coming off them seem more light. Go! Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I really think that might have been what. Let's try I want to show you something. See what just a little hint of purple looks like in that. It's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. It does seem to, but not bad. Tech the Miniature. Is it the Miniature or the Minotaur? Nope. Tech the Miniature, thank you so much for the follow. We'll write you down right here. See if I'm spelling this right. There we go. The Miniature. I wrote over bear. This mini pretty much rocks. Which mini is that, Raziel? Is it the one I'm painting, or is it a different one? I lost my brush. There we go. I'm pretty happy with how the Watcher is starting to come out. It looks better on camera than it does in my face, though. Hey, Danae. Wie geht's dir? I know you guys don't really say how are you in Germany too much, but I don't know how else to be like it's a greeting in the US. All right, back to the Deathless Metal over here. I missed a bunch of this. Yeah, we don't usually stream on Saturday. We missed Friday. That's why we're here today. So we thought, I would do a makeup session, and so it's sort of like a sneaky stream / makeup. And, give a chance for some people who probably don't get to watch me because they're working every now and then. There might even be some Australians watching. It's Sunday for them, right? Is it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday. I think. Yay. Oh, Games, thank you so much for the tip. You're awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Whippoorwill Games is also a painter, and he's a fellow admin of. We have a Colorwise is our colorblind miniatures painting group on Facebook. So it's here. Let me get you the link for Colorwise if you happen to be colorblind. Be able to join it if you'd like. We changed it. We made it. Oops. We made it Colorwise, colorblind miniature painters with the OU, COLOU for the first part of it, and OLR for the second part of it, because most of the world spells color, not the way Americans do. Okay, here we go. paste. There you go. It's like I said, it's for colorblind miniature painters. You don't have to be colorblind, but we prefer it just because there's so many other groups out there. If you're not colorblind already, you know, we like to have a little space for the people who are. I'm getting all of the little edges here of my deathless metal. I've got my glasses off. And I'm going to show you, this is how I paint it backlit. So just carefully, and you kind of have a little brush control with this, which I might need to go back in here and get a smaller brush. That might be something that I'll do here in a second. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint all of these little edges. I had them originally black, and I think that might have been a mistake. Alright, so this is, I'm going to show you where I messed up, how to fix it over here. I'm going to put white down. Just in the spots that need to be fixed, probably. There's a lot of them. I kind of slopped paint everywhere. You guys can see that okay? Let me know if I'm off cam. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. I'm going to get a smaller brush now. And I'm going to... Whoa. This is a small one. This is a miniature series. Ah! And I just dropped my brush in my palette, so it's... the handle of my brush is now covered in paint. Alright. Try this again. This is what I think I got so impatient on last time, because it's such fine detail work, and I didn't want to do it on stream. I was like, blurp. But you gotta see how it's done. I'm just hitting I'm trying not to hit the inside. I don't want to cover up all my light. It's backlit. All of these little ironwork of the lantern. There we go. Ooh, I messed it up again. Alright, have fun. No PDA on the stream. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Maybe Twitch has rules. Okay. Ugh, that's annoying. Let me look at chat because I know some people were talking. No pressure, exactly, cute. Janae says hi, Mike. Bye, Mike. He says hi. Or Auf Wiedersehen. Rules are made to be broken. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, definitely, like, this is definitely one of those things where it's like, oh, I would I don't even know that I would be painting this any better off stream, honestly. Because it's just... Let me try. Just try hitting the edges of it and see what happens. That's better. This one. Did you see that? It got too much water. Alright, try it again. Grr. Okay, now that does not look, I'm not happy. So I'm gonna go in and fix all those little spots that were white with the yellow to hide that. And that seems like it's better. That's much better. The the perfectionist in me is coming out, and I don't want that to happen. Because remember, I keep saying, finish not perfect, finish not perfect. Don't care if it's perfect, because we just need it done. And you know what's funny about this whole thing is that I honestly thought, I was like, oh, there's not that much to finish yet. I was like, I won't be able to paint the rest of the Watcher in 2 hours. That's what I thought. But it's alright. It gives you guys something to watch anyway. So tomorrow we're gonna play Kingdom Death, and I think we're gonna try to fight a Gorm. And tell me if that's a stupid idea, because I've never, like, this is our second fight, and we have some I think all we have is headbands, because that's all we were able to make. So is it a bad idea to go up against Gorm on your second fight? Should we fight some more white lions? Should we just, you know, we have a bunch of new survivors, so maybe it's worth trying and being gutsy? What do you think? Cheerio! Hey, Cujo Painting! If you're OCD, it is a lost cause. It's so true. So true. That's why I try to just get people to, like I said, finish not perfect. There we go. Ah. Okay, let's see. A little bit of this orange up in here. A little bit up in here. I'm starting to like this. It's starting to be happy with that. A little bit up in here. I'm putting all the orange near the top, because basically the hottest part of the flame is going to be on the bottom for these guys. Yay. Okay, I want all of them to look like that. But I can't rip them all off. Lantern looks cracking. Aw, hey Genuine Vision, how are you? What's been going on? How's your Shocktober going? I'm trying to paint this lantern. It broke off, and so I was like, alright, well, you're just going to take advantage of it and paint it up before I have to put it back on. And I need a little bit of ivory. That is one color I have not been using on this one. No. And the ivory is basically in place of white. Ooh, we're gonna need to put it over here. A little bit of ivory down in the corners. Like that. See how now that really glows? A little bit. Put it in some spots. Don't put it in too many spots. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make this whole rope thing sort of ivory. It was purple, but I think I needed to make it lighter. Because I can darken the insides with a wash in order to get the effect that I was going for. It's sitting there and highlighting. I don't have the patience for. You guys, part of the reason why I paint the way I do is because I am lazy and I want it done fast. So I picked the fast way, which is nice because then it's done, right? I like that. Sleepy? What time is it there? Is it late or is it early? And then I'm gonna go back in here with the ropes. And they don't need to all be done because they're gonna kind of go up into the cloak. We just need to do the part of the rope that's kind of coming out. A little bit. Almost a dry brush, but not quite. See that? Get on this side. That side didn't get the dark color in the first place, so might not work as well. But ultimately, put a tiny bit of purple. Let me show you. Tiny bit of purple up in here. Oh, I really like that. And that just kind of ties it all together with the purple, orange, and yellow. That looks nice. I like that. That's what we want them all to look like. So I can go back in and wherever I had, I can put black. I can put also the metal color, but I think for starters I want to start with black. There we go. It wasn't sticking. There we go. Okay, so one of the things I was going to tell you guys about. So I want to ask you your opinion because there's a couple of ways we can do things. When I get some stuff from Scale 75, he's also going to give me, coupon codes and yada yada, prize support. Would you guys prefer painted mini giveaways, or do you think you'd like your own, unpainted stuff, or maybe even work out something where it's a little bit of both? Flickster and Genuine Vision do something where it's sort of like it's like crowdfunding a commission in a way, and that's something I could do as well. Where when we unlock a giveaway, and what I could do with that, which I think might be kind of a cool idea, is give away both the painted mini and the unpainted mini, and that way you have an example to look at. I think that would be pretty awesome. Okay. I messed up big time over here. Just a little bit down the bottom here. This is supposed to be that ivory. I think it's important to get all those colored blocked in first. And then once that's done, then you can go in and shade over the top. Okay. I'm dropping brushes. You like the bit of both idea? I like that too. Because I think having, like, this is one of the things I did when I had my, what was it? It was, Wild West Exodus. We gave away a mini, and then we also, Adam Warlock just subscribed. Thank you so much, Adam. That is amazing. Look at that. Warlock. So, I think people learn even better when they have like an example to follow, and so you would not only have a painted mini, you'd have the VODs to go look at, because I always upload those to YouTube after a few weeks. And then you'd also have, the mini of your own to paint. So it would be pretty beneficial, I think, to the people winning. Hopefully, we could get them to post their finished mini as well on our server. We have a server, if you didn't know about that. So that would be really exciting. All right. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something before we end up passing off. This is Dragonoff Nightshade. It's just the little pot that comes with the basic starter kit. It's, you can use any Dragonoff Nightshade. I just have a little bit here. And one of the things I did was I just put it on these faces here and then just wipe it with my finger to get off the highlights, right? Do it on this too. You want all of that in the shadows. I like how that looks. I kept thinking something was missing with this little shawl thing too, and it was just that. Go. A little bit in here. This is like I said, this is the Dragonoff Nightshade. One of the things that's nice about these glazes and these washes is they really do kind of blend in colors and give you shadows in a fast and effective way. And I can thin that out with a little water if I want. We're back here. Ugh, do you see that? Get rid of that. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Much better. Resin is a little bit more difficult to assemble. So how does assembling resin models differ from plastic models? Yeah, I have to say I think plastic is pretty easy. I'll show you. Where is it? I had some plastic glue here. Plastic glue is really nice, if I can find it. Oh, where'd it go? Well, my plastic glue has disappeared. But basically, it kind of bonds the plastic together, and it seems, and it won't stick to your fingers like super glue will. Whereas resin, you have to super glue. So, you know, there's that. I think I'm giving up on this light color over here. I'm gonna try to highlight it with the, or not highlight it, but cover it with the, I just got blue on my fingers. I think that, yeah, the resin is a little bit more brittle as well. Now this is the ivory. And I'm going in here and I'm highlighting the faces of these little masks that are on here. Ah! And again, we don't have to have them be perfect, but we're just trying to bring out. There we go, that looks better. And what I could do is put another layer of wash on top. I think I want a little bit of white as well, because that was the ivory. Whew. Mix a little white and ivory together. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah. That is more contrast. If you really never want the resin to come apart like ever, you could use 2-part epoxy. That's true. It would be, if you're gonna do that, I would recommend a 2-part epoxy like Procreate. It's called Procreate. It's a gray epoxy. I don't think green stuff is nearly as effective. That's another epoxy that you could try to put together stuff with. I love that. Like lightning bolts effects. I really like that. I like that to be a little brighter than the actual face. That looks great. This would be something that you might think about dry brushing, but you just do this like sort of, it's basically similar to edge highlighting. You're just using the edge of your brush to grab the edge highlight like that. And over here on this side, I like the idea that these are like, who knows what these are made of, like maybe stone, maybe marble. Get this edge over here. This is feathering when I kind of go back and forth like this. Oh, that looks good. Yes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and feather the edges of these little lightning bolt dealies with the ivory. I think it makes a difference. Now over here, did you see how this part is very, it's going to be pastel, like pastel yellow, because that's what color the sash turns. when warm light is hitting it. That looks good. I'm just gonna go, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna go on the edge of everything. Sometimes stuff looks better when I have my glasses off and I get ideas and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And then I put my glasses off and I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Yeah, that's one of those, this is one of those cases. But we can highlight back over it, we can, or kill it a little bit. Be obsessed. Thank you so much for the host. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, Artie Volva, I decided to come on because I missed completely yesterday's stream. We just had too much going on. So we went ahead and decided not to stream. Oh, that's pretty. I like that turquoise. That makes me want to do this part up here too. See, it's evolving as we speak. Woo! This is a little bit of ivory and a little bit of turquoise. Maybe a little bit more turquoise. There we go. Yes. It's slowly coming together. Go. You like the cloak? Thanks, Warmonger. Hi for the Watcher. Yeah, I'm getting to be happy with them. Here I'm going to show you just a little bit of this. This is the brassy brass up here. I think that the light color of the metal was maybe bugging me a little bit. And now over here, this is one of those, I think this is one of those sections where I'm just gonna have to carefully go in and pick all the ticky detail out if I'm gonna be happy with it, because I don't have to have OCD, but I can definitely work a little bit more clean because I don't feel like I did. Yeah, and if I had it to do all over again, I would paint all of these lanterns separate. For sure. Okay, let's see. Where's that Druchii Violet? Or this is the Drakenhof Nightshade. Got some Druchii Violet too, but I'm just going to use this. Great Bookworm! Thank you so much for the follow. I spell that. G-R-8-B-O-O-K. Thank you. Welcome. I love that Great Bookworm. Alright, and then this is the Drakenhof, and where was I gonna put it? Completely brain farted. Oh, on the ropes. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know if I'm liking it. Let's try Druchii Violet instead. It's not the right color for me. Or even... yeah, Druchii Violet is what I think I want instead. I went ahead and decanted my Druchii. And I'm dropping stuff on the floors. Surreal! That's so pretty, those stars. I need to do something like that. So Shoshie Beshi. Aww. Thank you. See that is the purple, and that looks so much better between. Yes. That on both of those. Make sure not to blurb it out. Blurb it out. What's nice about that Druchii violet is it really covers that yellow smoothly without looking too, I don't know what the word is, too, doesn't look streaky, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully I can do a lot of smoothing with it. Right here, maybe? Yes. We'll go back over all of those faces again. That. Okay, so yeah, he's starting to look good. I really think going back over the base with the black is going to make the rest of this look really good. See, all I do is put down some wash and I pick it back up, and so all of the stuff in the crevices stays, right? Make sure not to wipe it on my pants. Okay. What's left is black. This is Flat Black by Scale Color. Is the Watcher part of the core? It is part of the core. It is not an expansion. It's like basically, I think in 1.5, the Watcher is going to become like a secondary boss, like a boss before the main boss. And then I don't know what the new main boss is going to be, but I think look at this. It'd be so nice. Cover all of this. I think he'll be like a pre-boss fight sort of thing, because a lot of people kind of complained that the Watcher was not that difficult, and that they thought the Phoenix was harder, and more and larger too. So I think they in 1.5 they've tweaked him. They've made the Watcher a little bit more scary, a little bit more difficult, and they've also changed it. Druchii Violet, D-R-U-C-H-I-I. Don't tell KDM, but you like mine better? Oh, thank you. Well, that's the nice thing, is that there's so many different iterations out there that you can do different things. And there's other people's Watchers out there that I like better, so definitely it's okay to have favorites. Alright, so we've got some black going on here. We've got all that beautiful yellow. I'm going to show you, I've got the Druchii Violet here that I'm just going to try to spread this out a little bit. It may not work. Try picking up some of that with, there we go. A little bit of this purple here. This is the beaten purple and a little bit of black, I think. I'm not sure about this yet. Let's try, instead of the bright yellow, we'll try ochre. Yeah, I think that's better. Better. I wasn't loving this bright yellow down on the bottom here. The yellow ochre and purple look nice together too. Right. More beaten purple. Getting there, guys. Keep scratching off the sides. I always do that. Gold Smoke Night is gonna look so cool. I have him in resin. Really looking forward to playing it. He was a final boss, and now there's an end game for a few. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Tim Fizz. I appreciate you informing us, because I was pretty sure you were right, but I didn't know. Okay. Things need to dry, so I'm gonna set him aside for a minute. He looks kind of like a mess right now. A little bit drying. Let's see. I can show you guys my transparent boobies. So the way this works is thin glazes of the flesh and then a little bit of the turquoise mixed with the flesh then. See right there? Kind of like a half and half. And the more transparent you have, the more of the little bit of flesh that's kind of peekabooing right there. Now I've got a little bit of, I'm trying to figure out how to do the bra straps without making them look cheesy. And again, the white bra is going to have a little bit of blue on top because it is a blue shirt, right? Kind of make her straps there. I feel like it should be like a, I feel like it should be more, yeah, that's translucent. A little bit more blue over here because I got too much. See? And you're just kind of going back and forth. It's really not hard. Like, everybody freaks out over transparency, and it's just not that hard. The base that came with the mini Warmonger, I'm not sure what you meant, because this mini didn't come with a special base, and neither did this one. Like, they both came with these bases. So I'm not sure. So I know that a bunch of the other KDM minis came with special bases, but this one did not. She was a plastic kit that was the special from Gen Con. So I guess I'm not sure what you meant. Big difference. Okay, so same thing. Let's look at her. I want to make her silk stockings a little bit transparent. So I've got the African shadow and the regular. You saw a picture with the different base that was detailed. You don't know. It probably was somebody else's, maybe a conversion or something, because this did not come with a special base. Here we go. So okay, so I'm gonna glaze a little half and half of this flesh color, half and half of a lighter color here, just to give it a little bit of transparency. And you mostly want to only where the highlights are, because where the skin is gonna be, here we go. See, like this. Sort of looking transparent. See, and you can go back and forth until it's right color. I'm using a little spit to blend. Sorry, gross. Okay, I'll take a look. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, that didn't come with mine. Mine came with my core game. That must be the resin. That must be the resin that came with the limited edition. Because the core game didn't have that. I'm attempting here. This color is not wanting to be as transparent as the blue. I might adjust that actually completely. Let's try a little bit of brown instead of flesh. Maybe that. Oh yeah, that's much better. So when in doubt, switch colors. Okay, and then I want to do one more thing. I think I want to make, this is sort of a brown leather color. Yeah, needed to be some kind of transition. Working on it. So you go back and forth until you get it to where you want it. And that's a little bit of black. That. Thank you. Yeah, so Warmonger, I'm pretty sure that was the version for the resin. I bet. I don't think I have that kit actually. I been collecting a lot of the resin kits, but I don't have that one. That's pretty. That's the brown over the maroon. Gives it a completely different look. Doesn't look chalky. That is one thing you have to avoid, like the plague, when you're doing transparency, is you don't want chalky. to look nice. Little bits of black and little bits of brown. Pretty happy with that. I'm gonna make her shoes and her, let's see, she's got some metal on her shoes, which I'm gonna make sort of like the badge kind of. Hello. Here we go. Hopefully Watcher will be dry soon. We'll go back to him in a minute. This is our interim painting. Somebody wanted me to show how I did transparency, and I said I would. They were on my Facebook page. There we go. All of this back here is going to be black. And I will highlight that with some grays later. Now, can you see the difference between these two legs? How one of them looks like it's actually a sheer hose. Let's see if I can do that again over here. And a little bit, so there we go. Making some of this sheer and then some of it. There are little tiny clumps back here where the cloth bunches and gathers. So now when I take this brown over the top, it looks like the fabric is stretched out. See? That looks nice. And same thing if we did it on the front. The shin is going to come up against that fabric. Ah, there we go. There we go. Boom. Look at the difference between the two legs. One looks more opaque and one looks more sheer. And you just keep making that little highlight smaller and smaller. That makes sense? Thank you. Yeah, there's also people who, out of more luck, people who make their own bases and stuff, but I think that actually does go with the Watcher. I think it's just a, it's the resin. The resin are a little different. Make sure to get that little bitty ankle because it's definitely poking out more. These tiny little ankles are so cute. Right. Well, let's see. I think I'm going to make her shorts black. And what we'll do is we'll highlight those after the fact with gray. Cute little pants. It's got tiny little pants. Little booty back here. Try to get this a little bit more flowing because the water was not wanting to flow. I don't want to make a mistake and then end up having to fix it. So I'm trying to paint slowly and carefully here. Here we go. Much better. Cute, cute, cute. So, and then she's got lots of little strappies, but I don't want to paint that until I finish her skin. Life calls, Adam, or Steve, sorry. Steve, am I? Time to be a good grandpa. Thanks so much for coming by. What will I do for the belt? Yeah, but probably, let's go ahead and make it more dark blue. We can always make it darker later, actually, and I'm gonna highlight here with a little bit of turquoise as well. I actually like that over the black. It's kind of nice. So if we make the belt blue, then we can go in and shade it with black later. It will look okay. That looks kind of nice. Okay, and all of her back, I don't really need to do that much to it because, like I said, it's going to get covered really well by her jacket. I do like the richness of that blue though, so I might go in and change her blue a little bit. There we go. Make sure that's all blended, blended. Not bad. And here's a question. Go ahead and make this black also. I think I originally made it metal, and I think I want to change it. I like that. Black, then it makes it kind of look like the garter a little bit. I was definitely going for a very, very, very sexy look for this one because the first one I think I was pretty tame. I wanted to do something different with this one. Go a little bit more risque. And I think it's succeeding. So some of this I will still go ahead and do in metal, but I just haven't. I want to make sure to get that skin done first. This is one of those cases where I've got to control my water. There we go. See, all of that I got to go back and fix. This is the flesh tone. Ooh, that covered up nice. I still feel like the base coat of her skin is not even close to being done. So that needs to be worked quite a bit more. This is a commission, so you can tell that the difference in how I work is completely different. I slow down quite a bit more with commissions. I pay more attention to detail, and I try not to mess up as much with the commission because I don't want to have to do it twice. There's a whole like mold line I removed over here. Ugh. There we go. Yay. And I'm gonna have to go back in later with a totally different flesh color and change it to a peach. I could do that with a little orange actually. Let's see what that does. Yes. And that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Did make it a more opaque though. Right. She is ready. Ready to dry a little bit. All this up here needs to be more transparent to sell that illusion. And again, we mix it halfway. So. See how she looks with her head on. Gonna be cute. Right. Woo. Let's see if our watcher is dry. Yes. Well, he's still a little bit damp. But that's okay. I'm gonna go in and pick out my details. All the like bigger areas anyway. With the black, because I figured this way I can go back over it later with the metal, and if I've got it already, you know, knocked out in black, then maybe I won't have to be so finicky. Be like this. There we go. And this is all brush control. You just need to start painting every day and you can get hand-eye coordination like this. Not too bad. Who was it? It's Flickster. He paints slow on stream. But I think that is a good, I mean, like, he's precise at least, you know, like me. I go back and fix things 2 million times. Oh, see, like that. Blurp, blurp, blurp. I don't like fixing. Oh, and then there's all of this under here. There we go. It's almost impossible for me to talk and to try to do this at the same time because it's like painting eyes. If you talk, you're gonna move, you're gonna blurp. You're not gonna have that same concentration. See that? It's not too bad though. You can clean it up. Just let it dry. Ooh, kind of like that. It's like a reverse lantern. That lantern is out. Here. See if I can get the most important parts, like the spokes of it. There we go. That's much better. And the base. And again over here. So yeah, you can see, like, once you got the lantern started locked in, it feels so much more finished. And the bottoms need to be black for the most part, unless the lantern is shining up at it. How's that look? Let me see my glasses on and check. Thank you. Here we go. That part got messed up. I'm gonna have to go over that one completely. So if I want, I'm gonna highlight these guys over here. Get all of the masks to be bright white. Feathering. Here. I'm pretty happy with this watcher. I think he looks like he could be, I don't know, he doesn't feel scary to me, but maybe I will do something like make stuff darker. That's what he needs. Maybe he needs more darkness. Try that. The darker he is, the brighter that light is going to look, right? Brighter everything is going to look. We need the contrast to set everything else off. Yeah, I'm liking that better. Darker. All right, you guys know what that song means. It means that the stream is now coming to a close. So I'm going to look for somebody to host. That right there, so you guys can see that. Now we'll switch the screens. So thank you so much for coming to watch me, you guys. I had a total blast. I hope you too. So I will, let's see who is on to host today. Sunday, it's Saturday. We'll be back on Monday from 9 to 11 is when I'm going to be on. You will get to see me again. We'll be done with the Watcher hopefully, and then we'll get to watch. Let's see. Let's go to Genuine Vision. We're definitely going to host our buddy. Will be see. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Hey, Creature Caster.
Hear what I say, but watch real closely. Enjoy your stay.
Most Genuine Vision.
Painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great one.